Hello, good PM everybody. So welcome to Wednesday night of stream. It's a surprise stream tonight because my next planned stream was actually supposed to be this Saturday where I will do another stream marathon. But I did spend around 3 hours yesterday grinding the monolith dungeon, and I actually got to the part where you know what I need to do? I need to put a spoiler tag in my stream because it's gonna be a spoiler filled stream today. Spoiler warning. Yes, so I have already disclaimed that today's stream will be full of Expedition 33 spoiler. Hi Sarao! Welcome back to my stream. I will not be playing Dota today though, so you're not gonna get any 4D numbers. Sorry about that. Today is gonna be a full Expedition 33 stream. Okay, I'm saying that too early. If my friends decide to play 5v5, then I might go and play Dota. Or if I manage to kill the Paintress early on and then there's like still a Dota game, I might join. But otherwise, today my plan is to kill the Paintress. So I was not planning to stream, but because yesterday I really spent 3 hours just journeying through the monolith dungeon and really getting to the part before the Paintress, and I still want to play Expedition 33 today, but I know the Paintress part will be exciting because a lot of my questions about this game will be answered. I decided to stream today. So really, it's okay, I didn't win anything either. It's not so easy to win, like you cannot give up. Why? Don't give up. That's not how 4D Toto works. Give up so easily or like that, our Toto bot no money already lah, Sarao. You need to keep trying. You need to have inspiration. Maybe you can get inspiration from Expedition 33. I don't know, we shall see, okay? But you have to keep trying. That's not very good advice. I might ask you to gamble, but you know, a little gambling makes the life more interesting, right? Like sometimes you double down in Dota. Why? Because your life needs to be interesting. You don't double down, where's the stake in that? That's how I dropped 2 ranks lah. Okay, anyway. Today's stream is full of spoilers, so to whoever wants to buy Expedition 33 and play it by yourself, unfortunately, I have to ask you not to watch today's stream because I will be killing the Paintress, and when you kill the Paintress, if I'm not wrong, that will be the end of Act 2 for this game, and a lot of information about the story will be basically known. So they will tell you a lot of things, so a lot of spoilers for this particular stream. So confident I can kill the Paintress. Yes, I can. You know why I say I can? Because before the Paintress, I had to fight Renoir. You remember that I'm your father guy? I don't know whether you remember lah, the time when you watched me play this game for the first time, and then there was a very big spoiler coming up, and then you said like, oh, as long as spoilers not I am your father can really, right? But it is I'm your father. That guy is the father of the other, the guy in my party. Yeah, Darth Vader, exactly. So I had to fight the Darth Vader guy before meeting the Paintress, and I fought him yesterday in 1 try. Okay, I fought him in 1 try as compared to the other boss fights I took 3 tries. So I heard that the Paintress is not very difficult. I feel like I'm going to be eating my words, but I am confident that I can kill the Paintress, because if I can get through killing all the other bosses and killing Darth Vader, I can kill the Paintress. Because I don't think she's actually the final boss. That's what I feel. I feel like she's a red herring. Like she's just planted there to make you think that she's the boss, but she's actually not the boss. Okay, I've been talking a lot. So today we're going to play Expedition 33. The goal is to kill the Paintress because I really want to have all my questions answered, so that I can finally Google about it and read up about it and talk to people about it. So I really want to defeat the Paintress today. So no kill Paintress, no sleep. Okay lah, I mean, if I try 10 times and I still feel maybe I'll sleep but the goal is let's try not to sleep until I kill the Paintress. Power of fatherly love. Yes, power of fatherly love is where you will die at your father's hands. Okay, let's start. And today I have koi. Poo chrysanthemum milk, but I don't know why it looks like chocolate milk. I don't know whether I can tell because the light is deceiving the color. Okay. I read that you just have to get the parry timings down. I mean, that's what they say for everything, right? Every enemy. Power of bubble tea. Yeah, you know this bubble tea, right? It's gonna make me kill the Paintress in one try. If it does, well, maybe your 40 number can be the time that I bought this. 6 PM 47 1847. That can be your 40 number, okay? If I can defeat this Paintress in one try. Okay. That should be the entrance to the boss fight scene. 20-25 potion buff, sugar rush damage. That's my mana pool. My bubble tea is my mana pool. No mana, you got health, so what can you do? Nothing. You need mana. Mana is more important than health. As Dota should have taught you. Huh. Any ideas on what this world is? I feel like we're in a painting. And the interesting thing is we have seen Darth Vader, we have seen Luke Skywalker, but we have not seen the mother. So I feel like the Paintress could be the mother. The mother has not appeared yet at all, not in any conversations, nothing. Okay, Monolith Peak and 00 flag is here. Why is 00 flag here? Means they reached all the way here. So the very first expedition reached all the way here. Yet. They could not take down the Paintress. Okay. Let's go.
On est ressorti. Elle est là. Je la sens.
And we still don't know who Mael
Il
is.
faut nous préparer autant que possible. Une fois qu'on montera, impossible de faire demi-tour.
Once we go up, there's no turning back. This is literally the game telling you, you better make sure you have done all that you need to do, because once you enter, you really cannot escape. It's like, you know, you go Pokemon League, the Elite Four. Once you enter, GG already lah, you have to fight all of them. Wow, I still got trauma from Pokemon League. I remember, I don't know which Pokemon version it was, but when I was a kid, I finally managed to defeat the Elite Four and I was in the car playing the Game Boy and I finally defeated, right? And then the after story of that, right, you cannot save it. You have to just go through the entire cutscene, and the cutscene was so long and I had to turn off my Game Boy because I had to go and visit relatives during CNY. Trauma, so I had to restart the Elite Four. Until today, okay, that's how traumatic the experience was. Doriyakis, people who have finished Act 2. I cannot see your GIF. What? Is it IO already? What does her GIF say? Oh, it's someone. Oh, yeah. People who have finished Act 2 don't say anything, okay? I already warned you guys. This stream is full of spoilers, yeah, for Expedition 33. Yeah, I cannot invite her to Dota game. No, I want to finish. Wait. No, I want kill Paintress. Maybe after that. Wish me luck. My goal is to kill the Paintress. Okay. Good luck. Okay. Who is the Paintress? Who is Mael? Don't know. Hype! I'm so hyped up, seriously. I'm more excited about getting my questions answered than fighting the Paintress. I'm more about the storyline. This is not the Paintress. This is like the sister, is it? No, the sister is half scarred face. This is not the sister. The Paintress likes to paint. Captain Obvious. Huh? That's the Paintress?
Elle ressemble au conservateur. Renoir. Il a parlé de la femme du conservateur. C'est elle, la Paintress.
The curator's wife is the Paintress? Huh? Why? Will my question be answered? Doriyaki, you finished Act 2.
Tu es revenu.
Just play. I'm trying to energize myself up. She's talking to Darth Vader or talking to Mael? Oh, it's Mael. Who is she? With the final boss in Mael?
L'incendie. Tu es vraiment là.
The fire. Why is he the fire? Why she has no face? Why the creator also no face? Why are they husband and wife?
Est-ce qu'il...
Who is he? I have so many questions. Somebody should cosplay as the Paintress.
C'est encore une de ces ruses. Alicia,
Who the hell is Alicia?
ton visage.
Mon visage? Qu'est-ce qu'il a, mon visage? Est-ce que vous allez encore le brûler?
Burn it again?
Alicia est votre fille.
Et Maëlle vous fait penser à elle. À la fille que vous avez perdue.
Allez, viens. Rentrons à la maison.
Oui. Tu dois rentrer à la maison.
I have so many questions.
Encore une autre ruse. Ce n'est pas Alicia.
Use turpentine
Et tu
against
n'es pas
her.
mon verso.
That's how you easily eradicate her, right?
Verso est mort.
Like I said, I don't think she's the final boss.
Non. Non.
Like, who is he? Who?
Vous êtes ses créations. Pas les miennes.
Like, Curator and Paintress are husband and wife. Why are they separated? And then why, if they're separated, why are they still husband and wife? Why is the Paintress not helping them but Curator is?
Ne vous laisserai jamais me prendre cette toile.
It's so fun to watch divorce. They're not husband and wife lah. It's ex-husband, ex-wife. So are we on the canvas? So Mael reminds Paintress of Alicia, who is the daughter that she lost. How did she lose the daughter? Why is Alicia so important?
C'est pour ça que nous avons créé les expéditions.
Why did she?
Demain viendra.
Why did she ask Verso to come home? How are they related? See, all these questions. All these questions. I better get all my questions answered. If not, I'll be so disappointed. And then there'll be so many plot holes. Well, can you consider them plot holes?
Comment ton père peut-il être cruel au point de se servir de toi de
How
la
cruel
sorte?
father to use you like this.
Prépare-toi.
Okay, so as you can see, I did not dodge or parry the first 2 or 3 attacks because I don't know the timing. And then after that, I tried to just dodge first to get the hang of the timing. And then after that, I went on to parry the last 2. Fight first, questions later. I better have my questions answered. I'll be so disappointed, okay? Okay, fight. I need advice, Doriyaki. You already completed this stage. Okay, she's offensive, so I'll go Spark because offensive applies 2 more burns. Correct, you see? Yes, correct, I'm right. So Surround, I don't need to use Turpentine. I will use my capabilities. I will not cheat. Okay. Lune. The thing about Lune is I can't really, don't know whether it's like colorblind or what lah. I can't really tell some of the colors very well. Like white and blue about the same, yellow and orange about the same. Is that okay? Wait, there's no yellow. Orange and another color looks the same. Hao Lian, hey, no, you need to trust. Remember, if I can defeat her in 1 try, by bubble tea timing is your 4D number. Scarlet, I don't win and then this number come out you're gonna regret. Okay, it's either Thunder 4 or Thermal Transfer. I will use Thunder 4. No, I will use Thermal Transfer because I can gain 4 AP points if target is burning and she is burning. Correct, yes, Doriyaki. Thanks for telling me I'm right. Okay, patience. I feel like how I've been playing this game, right, is that I just I just really raw dog it, you know, like I just see which is the highest damage and I went for it, but it's not how this game is played. You really have to see like, okay, this attack can give me AP points, this attack, if she has the right stains, I can go a second time. And this one, how come I managed to go a second time? Did I had the right stains? The one I still a bit, I don't really get lah. Maybe because I can't really see the color very well. Okay, she has 9 AP. Okay, wait, I reply you guys in a bit. I want to see what I should use next. She's still burning, but I don't need AP. So I want to use Thunder 4. Wait. 5 hits, 7 AP. I should go for 7 AP lah, right? Because I got 9 AP. Crystal Crush. In doubt, go for the highest AP lah. Because that is the most damage usually. Come on, Paintress, paint this arrogant streamer like a French girl. Hello, you wrong side eh. You Darth Vader side, is it? You must be on the light side. Wrong side, Sarao. Okay, for Darth Vader's son, Luke Skywalker, I should be right clicking first because his weapon, if I right click, I can go a second time immediately. Tada. Okay, then his Perfection D. If I can get myself up to a C, I will not be able to get myself up to a B in order to perfect break. Because for me to get up to a B, I have to shoot the Paintress many times to get from a rank D to a rank B. So what I will do, wait, she's burning. But also B, I cannot go to B. Not possible. Maybe Marking Shot. Yeah, Marking Shot is the best, but I need to get to a rank C, which means I need to shoot her one time. Becomes a C. And then what I will do is I'll Marking Shot to low lightning damage and apply a mark on her, which will therefore make her take extra damage the next round. Bloody hell, grenade attack. I got the timing wrong. Never mind. Not too bad. The damage was not too bad. I always think Paintress instead of Paintress. Just pin her to death. Paint her to death. I will paint her to death. Okay, now Mile is in defensive. I need to get her to virtual stance. Paintress is burning, which means that I can use Swift Strike. Yeah. Dariakis is trying to tell me that I'm correct. Still trying to get the hang of the timing, but I think it's still okay. Alright. Risky, medium. So the other thing I learned is the attacks that are highlighted in yellow are the ones that are the best attacks to use. So I'm not going to use Healing Light. I think that's still okay. It's either Wildfire or Thermal Transfer. If I use Thermal Transfer, I should be able to go a second time, right? Yeah, because I have a green and a white. White is wildcard. So I do want to go a second time. So let's do that first. Okay, nice. And then I go a second time with 8 AP points, which means that I can use Crystal Crush. Okay. Now, as for Verso, right click first to go a second time. I do want to get myself up to a B. Reduces current rank and give I don't AP points to other allies. Should I do that? Because Lune doesn't have AP points. Either that or I make. Yeah, also not worth it, right? ROI. So I should make the rank to a B. I should have enough to use from fire. From fire I need 4 AP points. I have 9. So I can shoot her 5 times, which is more than enough. 1. Shoot her head. Shoot her head. Actually not much damage. I should no face lah. 2. 3. 4. See? Rank B already. And then what I will do, from fire, medium lightning damage plus the target is burning, so I will heal self by 20% plus, because it's a rank B, it's increased damage. Doing very well, I think. I need to stock up my mana. Okay. Maya is in virtual stance. Plus 200 damage dealt. She has full AP. Rain of Fire, right? Oh, Gustav Homage, yes. Which is very funny because like Gustav Homage is not highlighted yellow. But Gustav Homage is the most damage. Especially but the Paintress is no longer marked. But it's still good. High lightning damage, 8 hits. Plus virtual stance. 2 out of 3 perfect. Wow, damn a lot of damage, yeah. I love it.
Monoko, toi aussi, tu ne peux pas trahir ta sagacité.
Wow, I thought she was going to go for 6 times, yeah. Okay. Looney. I will go for thermal transfer again to make Looney go a second time. Although Looney is pretty weak,
Pigmentons-les.
Okay, I have 1 gradient charge. Let's go for 1 gradient charge. High earth damage to all enemies and removes all enemy shields. Let's just go for gradient charge. I want something different. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Right click first. Okay, B. I still want to be on the B. So what I will do is I will go perfect break. Because I don't want to go for an A or sorry, not A, S, because I don't have any A or S lah. Because A, the only skill I have for A is powerful, and I got no skill for S. So let's go for perfect break. And she's broken, which means she's stunned once. Okay, now Maya is in offensive. I need to get the Paintress on fire again. So let's use Spark. Because I need to get Maya to virtual stunts. And for Maya to get to virtual stunts, the Paintress must be on fire. Okay, let's do this, let's do this! I missed once already, so I'm just gonna dodge everything. Because dodging has a wider area of wider window for error. Hey, you see the stains, is it blue or white? I can't tell Is it white Oh, it's 3 blue. Yeah, see, I really can't see. 3 blue. So I should go Wildfire ma. Consumes 2 blue stains for increased damage. And I keep the Paintress on fire. Right click. Jalan now my virtuals is rank A. Since it's rank A, what I will do is let's go for gradient attack. Medium physical damage applies mark. Okay. The Maya's on defensive, Paintress on fire, swift strike for the virtual stance. So Maya has to do a few attacks in order to in order to get herself to the virtual stance and do like exceptional amount of damage. Okay, I got a heal though. Okay, no, I'll go thermal transfer first because I got 2 stains. 2 white stains, which means that I have 2 wild card stains, so I can go a second time. And then after that, I'm gonna heal Verso. Because Mr. Darth Vader's son, could not parry the attacks. B. Let's go for... Let's go for perfect break. I was thinking whether I wanted to go for the bottom one so that I can heal myself, but his health is okay, can tahan 1 more attack. Okay, I don't know if it... Oh, let's use Gustav so much. Enough AP points for that. Alright, doing very well, and don't forget I still got my reserve party, yeah? Oh, frick. My reserve party has Seal and Monoko.
Une tempête approche.
Just don't come and tell me she go down like she kill it, then I got a second boss to fight. Wow, the one I big take. That is what I don't like about Expedition 33. Tell her Vader had a 小三. Who's the 小三? Okay, I'm more of a Star Trek person. But then again, my Star Trek lore also not very strong. Vader got 小三meh? Okay. 2 blue stains. Wildfire then. Okay. I can go to a rank B. Let's go for a rank B. And then perfect break. Offensive. She's on fire. So swift strike. What the hell avoid Meteors? Oh, that again. I don't think I can parry so many. She? The first one always cannot make it. Shit. Walao, my Lune is stunned. You start so much. Just enough AP points, yeah. But 3 perfect. Is she dead or is she not dead? So poetic for Mael to be the one to deal her that defeating blow. Phase 2, walao, seriously
J'aime pas ça.
I learned a new French curse word. But hey, I defeated her on 1 try. Part 1 anyway. This is a real Paintress. All major bosses in Expedition 33 have 2 to 3 phases. Wait, are you telling me there are 3 phases? So far, I've only had 2 phases eh? Are you serious? My favorite pet rock.
Regarde ce que j'ai.
So that allows him to fly. I hope this boss phase 2 battle is like just flying, dodging all the attacks. That'll be quite fun rather than keep doing the same thing over and over, you know? Sounds normal for any major RPG boss. Well, I don't play RPG enough. Wow, she's damn big. Who is she? Is she Alicia? And then because maybe she died or something, then the Paintress tried to like memorialize her in a door or something. Is that it? Why is she on fire? Is she on fire? Wait, I better be holding my controller. Why? My Lune is like 857, yeah?
faire son deuil comme il veut. Mais je ferai le mien à ma manière.
Am I supposed to dodge really?
Continuons d'avancer.
Any tips? So Paintress is the wife of who? Curator or Renoir? And if it's the Curator, why did she say that Renoir grieves in his own way? Miss Alicia meant something to him. There's definitely something going on between these 2 families. Like we don't know what, but something is going on. You got 2 gradient now. Tickle her souls. I can't see. She got souls, man. I cannot see. Stupid Renoir is blocking. Okay, what shall I do? What shall I do? Right click first, right? Right click first, right? So they can go a second time, right? Okay, okay. Let's see whether she got souls. She got no shoes She's like Lune, Lune also no shoes They don't need shoes If they use shoes, they cannot earth bend, water bend, fire bend, you know. Take her armpits. I don't think you want to do that. She's not human. Okay. Radiant, sabotage. Why sabotage? Why not apply? Why not striker? It's high physical damage. Plus is 2 gradient. Cause you cannot break her. You make sure your character's AP not at 9. What do you mean I make sure character's AP not at 9? What does that mean? Okay, I'm just gonna go sabotage. Like that only, no?
Renoir a vraiment cru que je ne me défendrais pas s'il réutilisait ton visage. C'est bien mal me connaître.
Who? Mael or Verso? Whose face? I missed the last one, but I did get the first 2. That is a pat on the back. Cause you cannot. Oh, okay. Okay, offensive. So let's go for spark. Like when you end turn, best to have some space for your character to regen. Otherwise no point, huh? Okay, I got 2 white, 2 fire stain. I don't need to heal myself, but I got... I like to keep the AP around 6 when ending turn or 5. Yes, heal yourself. But I got 2 white, right? So I should thermal transfer first, and then after that heal myself. Correct? But I also got wildfire leh. I'm gonna thermal transfer first, and then I heal myself.
Une tempête.
Right click.
On les détruit.
Okay. Verso is B. I'm gonna use from fire because I do need to heal myself as well.
Je vais utiliser ton feu.
Paintress flies into the
L'incendie
air.
n'était-il donc qu'un rêve?
Now I can tickle her soul lah.
Le verso s'est encore envolé.
Wow, I completely could not dodge that fall. Defensive, she's burning. Swift strike for the metro stun. I need to heal. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to use wildfire first because applies 3 burn and consume my 1 white 1. No, I want to use Thunderfall. Medium lightning damage, 2 to 6 hits. Plus I have 2 red stains, which means increased damage. So I'm gonna do that. We are like 1/7 there maybe.
Quelle arrogance. C'est
I
moi qui
fought
lui ai
him to
appris à
pain and
peindre.
he
Et
used
il voudrait
sense
utiliser mes
6 to use my
créations contre
creations
moi.
against me. So we are in a canvas, no? We're not real. I'm gonna make use of a virtual stance first, yeah? I can't break her yet. So I'm going to use Rain of Fire.
Stupide enfant, tu m'as défié. Et maintenant, il est mort.
I now click. I need to heal. I need to. I can go a second time if I use thermal transfer first. Then I got to revive Verso. Jialat though, I'm dying also. But let me revive Verso first.
J'étais encore mort.
Because I need him.
On les détruit.
I can't break the Paintress yet. Marking shots. I got enough for a C. Maybe I got enough for a B as well. If I got enough for a B, right, I can medium lightning damage. Let's see whether I can get to B with 5 AP points spent. 3. Not enough. So I'm just going to use marking shot.
Cible marquée.
Suffit, s'il te plaît. Je suis
Oh, the marking shot is the easiest. Offensive spark. Oh yeah, shit! I should have used virtual stun. Stun it. I forgot she's on fire. Two blue, but I'm dying. I'm gonna heal myself first. Self-care is the best defense. Code Wani 2025. Hey, I got 3 gradient charges. Okay, right click first. Still can't break her yet, but I got 3 gradient charges, so I'm gonna use it because I want. It's like Smoke of Deceit in Dota, right? And you want to make sure that you always buy so that your stock in shop is not always 3. Because if it's always 3, it's not going to regenerate. So I am going to use Sabotage in order to mark her. And then she's on fire, I need virtual stun, so Swift Strike. Wow, again. Can't parry against a Paintress eh. Okay, not shit, I thought no more already. Okay, she has 2 blue. Let's use Wildfire. Yeah.
On les détruit.
I think she's a
On en
bee.
finit.
He's dying. Okay, from fire so that I can heal myself.
Je vais utiliser.
Because Darth Vader is dying.
Je suis prête.
Gustav's so much. Let's go.
Pour Gustave.
3 perfect some more. Better be the maximum damage. Not bad.
Je suis prête.
Je ne suis pas
Corrupted
folle.
Chroma escape.
Je sais
I haven't finished reading.
exactement ce que je fais.
Quelle entreprise?
What the heck? I need advice, yeah. But I'll die in 2 turns. Heal what? I'll die in 2 turns. Oh, the healing light ah. Dispel status effects huh? Wow, this is like Dota sia. Certain things dispels. Certain item dispels. Monoko has a skill that can deal a lot of damage the more shields that the enemy has. How about Verso? Then use your healing tint to dispel your other characters. Oh. I should right click once first, no? Yeah. Get rid of 2 shields. And then I use my strong healing tint. Let's go for Lune first.
Les forces de
Lune.
mourir. Tout sauf impressionnant.
Je m'en occupe.
Get the shields down, yeah. the only attack that I parried, because this is the only attack that I can get the hang of the timing. Okay, okay. Am I still cursed? Why am I still cursed? Oh, only Verso is cursed. Oh. So I should heal him first, right, like that? She can shoot her ball. Oh! I didn't realize got ball. Nice, okay. So I should heal him lah, right? To dispel the... How do you know that he's still cursed? Oh, healing light. How do you know he's still cursed? A green skull. Huh? Then Lune also cursed, no?
On en finit.
This whole cursing effect is damn... Why am I still cursed? I can't break her yet lah.
Je vais utiliser le feu.
I cannot, not yet what? Eh? Oh yeah, I can already. Very the UI not very good eh.
Méfiance.
Use revenge. Wait, I got... Yeah, the curse bunny, right? Why am I still cursed? I thought it dispels already leh. See, they're all cursed still leh. Like, okay, Lune has 6 turns left. Okay, never mind. I should be able to kill within 6 turns. I have gradient charges, but I want to go a second time. I have enough. I got enough stays to go a second time. So let's go. Let's go for that. I guess you can get. I guess you get cursed when you attack. I don't know. She goes again. So what I will do is I will gradient attack. I cleanses all status effect and heals. Should I be doing that? I can try. 2 gradient charges eh! You know how expensive or not? No eh, doesn't work. I wasted 2 gradient charges on that. Okay, she's not on fire, I gotta get her on fire first. It's fine, it is what it is. Could I have googled it? Yes. Why am I not googling it? No idea. Oh wait, she got bubble. Let me show her bubble. Ah yeah! Break her, yeah, I'm gonna break her. I'm going to use... not enough. But not enough, I wasted one just now. Powerful. I misclicked just now. This again. Oh, I always forget the last one. Oh, I can break her. Let's go for rock slide. Hey wait, crustal crush. Let's go for that.
Secouons la terre.
Hey, surround. First try. Well, at least the curse. I don't get the curse mechanic. I thought I would have died, but like, maybe the status heal increases the number of turns that they have before they die. Hey, surround. One try that. Come, I tell you. 1847, your 40 number.
terminé.
No, she's still alive, Mael. You want it to be over, you must... She really got no face. It's like vampires, you know. You cannot just hurt them. You must really...
Tout à
them.
fait.
Phase 3 ah, really ah. I hope this is phase 3 ah. Why are you healing an expeditioner? Why? Why? And why Mael? Why? I used the wrong one. Never mind. She's not even really picking up a fight anymore. Is this phase 3? She does... First try. Better than a stupid cultist. That's the wife, is it? Eh, I thought she's the wife of the curator.
Pourquoi?
Pourquoi?
Bientôt, tout ira mieux.
GGWP, yes. Wasn't that difficult. It's okay. Quite exciting though. Although I still rather just be one phase and 3 phases. Although the third phase was like 2.25 maybe, rather than a full 3. It's very interesting that they make the Paintress out to be someone who is actually has feelings, right? Before you even met them, you think that this Paintress is this really horrible person, but then now that you met her, it's like, eh? She's actually miserable herself. Now for the real boss fight. Shh, the real boss fight not yet. I'm very sure she's not the real boss. Confirm, I tell you, confirm. A bit too anticlimactic if she's really the real boss. It's like, she's gone. GG, game end. That's it, we're done.
Alicia.
This is when my questions get answered. Why are they still so kind to her, right? When she's this horrible person that kills everybody once they reach a certain age. I mean, definitely for Darth Vader, they are somehow related or they have some connection somehow. But for Mael? Still think some Nephrons were harder to kill than the Paintress. This tea actually not bad, but the colour is throwing me off. Okay, I apparently also heard that after you defeat the Paintress, you need to make sure you have at least 30 minutes for all the cutscenes. So I hope that that's true.
C'est fini. C'est fini. Le nombre.
Ça y est.
On l'a fait.
They did it. There's gonna be no Expedition 32. They did it.
C'est terminé. Vous êtes libre.
You're free. Does that mean that he can die now?
Vous êtes tous libres.
Est-ce que c'est réel?
No, it's
Oui.
not.
Et je suis certaine que Gustave veille sur nous en ce moment. Allez, viens. Tu veux le planter?
We did see Renoir die. Like, he also disappeared like that. But I don't know. I just have the sense that he didn't die. His fight, I felt, was harder than the Paintress.
Même si en réalité, plus personne ne viendra ici après nous.
C'est symbolique.
Expedition 33, they did it. Or did they? I mean, the number is gone lah, so they did do it, I guess. But something is just amiss. You just know. Like, if you play enough games, you kind of know.
Allez.
Like, it's just a sixth sense.
Tranquille.
Gamer sixth sense. Something is not right. It doesn't feel complete.
Oui.
Oh, hey, Esqui. And also, you know why? Because Esqui can now fly. Why is this development only now if this is supposed to be the end? And we all know this is not the end lah, because it's only Act 2. We know that there's an Act 3. Where are my answers? It's like Momo. The avatar, right? The guy that can fly is called Momo, right? Oh, or is that the small little dude?
Tu te sens toujours immortel?
Is he still immortal now that the Paintress is
Pas
dead?
moins qu'avant.
Tu veux qu'on teste?
J'apprécie ton offre.
Monoko, t'es bien silencieux depuis qu'on a atteint le monolithe.
Tu trouves?
Et maintenant, on va retourner à lumière et la vie continue.
Oui. Nous avons plusieurs décennies devant nous.
Only Siu seems to be very pleased by all this. Everyone
J'imagine
seems to
que
be
c'est
like,
ce qu'on ressent quand on est immortel.
something is off.
Qu'est-ce qu'on va bien pouvoir faire de tout ce temps?
L'expédition est terminée. Mais il reste beaucoup à faire. Et il y a encore beaucoup de questions sans réponse.
Yes, you are right. It's also very interesting. This is like one of the only games that I've played where the end is actually not the end. Like, usually all these boss fights happen at like the Act 3.
Lumière droit devant.
But this is only Act 2. So the story writing is very interesting. Yay! They did it! They actually went back to Lumia. They could go back to Lumia. They did it! And I would feel the joy will be a lot more than this, leh. Y'all can finally live for as long as y'all can live. Like, a bit anticlimactic. And like this Monoko came with them. She has no one to go back to. Okay, the sister, I guess. The foster sister. Because her foster brother died, right? The little boy is scared. They have never seen all these nephrons before. brother didn't survive. Oh no, they know. These are all his apprentices. She wrote all the diary. They were writing the diary for his apprentices. And that's what Maya is passing to them. But you know, when you go out on these expeditions, the expectation is that you won't survive. They have had so many expeditions, right? You count lah, 99 minus 33 lor. The fact that they succeeded and even had any survivors, I don't know what they expect lah for him to come back. What are the chances, right? When the person goes on an expedition, you really know that the person will die, since the previous expeditions all failed. And for Darth Vader's son, it's the first time he's infected Lumiere. Okay, now the question is he a double agent? This was the letter his sister gave him. Double agent?
Mon frère, je suis fatigué des conflits et des faux semblants de notre famille et de la leur. Alors je te confie cette lettre. Tu es libre de lui donner ou non. Je suis en paix avec ce qui va suivre.
I forgot the name of
Et
Alicia.
quand le moment sera venu, j'espère que tu le seras toi aussi. Maël, c'est une sensation étrange de te voir avec mon frère, riant et souriant, sans les cicatrices ou les souvenirs qui m'affligent. Alicia, telle qu'elle aurait dû être, pas cette version peinte que je suis. Ma famille, un reflet de la tienne, et ce monde, un miroir, peint par ta mère, la Paintress, pour l'aider dans son deuil. Si ton expédition réussissait, nous plongerions tous dans l'abîme. Car si vous débarrassiez le monde de la Paintress, vous perdriez la seule force qui se dresse contre celui qui cherche à nous détruire. Celui qui fait danser les fleurs du gommage. Un geste d'amour. Car il l'aime, c'est vrai. Ton père. Sur son monolithe, elle peint un avertissement à notre intention. Pour les rares qu'elle parvient encore à sauver alors que son pouvoir faiblit. Nous souhaitons tous le bonheur de notre famille. Sauf que la tienne est persuadée qu'une seule des deux peut survivre. Mais peut-être trouveras-tu un autre moyen. Toi qui as vécu parmi nous. Peut-être es-tu aussi différente de ton père et de ta sœur que je le suis des miens. Ta mère peint la vie. Et ton père, la mort. Que peindras-tu ?
I'm quiet because I'm confused. Jing jing jing. So they are painted creations. They are on a canvas, is it? And the paintress is the wife of Renoir. And something somehow... Notice the flowers. Yeah, her flowers are a different color. I noticed that. So... Also, it doesn't help that Renoir versus Gustave, they look alike. A glimpse in the past, Monolith, year 49. Okay, let's watch first. I guess that's what happened to Alicia, right? And then the mother has some grief that she had to comprehend, address, overcome.
Tout va bien.
Her face is scarred. This is Mael, aka Alicia? Same person? Just one painted version, one actual? And this is the manor.
Alicia? Bien, tu es réveillée. Allez, descends.
Okay, I'm trying to comprehend all that. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Something happened to their family. Their family is made out of who? Renoir, the paintress, Alicia, aka Mael, Verso, and I thought I saw Sue. Was I wrong in seeing Sue? And something happened to the family. There was a fire, right? That's why Alicia, aka Mael's face is like that. You need to walk down your questions to get answered. Okay, yeah, but before that, I really want to verbalize my thoughts. So there was a fire. Alicia, aka Mael's face is like that, and she cannot talk. And the mother was grieving, and then she painted all this to try to imagine a life where Alicia is not burnt. I still don't get the painted part though. And so Seal, Lune, all these are not real? And where's my pet rock? Okay, so that's where I'm thinking at right now, and I feel, okay, was I right in that was a painted world and they are all not real? And then the other thought that I had was, why is it by killing the paintress everyone died? That part I don't get. But then if you don't kill the paintress, why is it such that once you reach a certain year/age you will die? Explore the manor in this epilogue. So this was the manor that has been recurring in Act 1 and Act 2. As you traveled the world, there will be certain parts where you can enter a door, and that door brings you to a particular part of the manor. So now we know the manor is the family's house. No wonder the curator was helping her, but who is the curator? We don't know yet.
Allons, viens. Je suis dans l'atelier de Renoir.
The damage from the fire runs too deep. This wall can't be saved. Papa can repair the fire damage and Clea can repaint the walls, but it will never be the same. There was a fire lah, that one we know. And that is why Renoir, Verso, all of them can't die. They are the main characters. Okay, this is the photo, guys. This is the one. Renoir, the Paintress, Mael, aka Alicia. And then okay, then the other question is why Mael, like why is there a different name? Okay, so that's also my other question, right? Two characters but they're actually the same person. And then Verso, their dog. Who is the person on the left? To the left of Verso. Looks like Siu leh. But like no leh, looks like Lune also leh. Has this person appeared yet? One thing is for sure lah, they're bloody rich lah. No, the person has never appeared. Ah, yeah lor. But would they explain There will never be another family portrait, will there? You will always be missing. Why? So in the real world, Verso is missing? Wow, I am so confused. But I really love this kind of stories, you know, when they have all this.
Alicia, cesse de trénailler. Tu sais très bien que c'est au bout du couloir.
When they have all this, they put all these questions in your head. As long as they can answer them, I'm good. I love this kind of stories. It's so intriguing. This is what really drew me to this game. Not so much the pairing, the gameplay. Yes, they're not bad, but I really always love a game for its story. That's why I play my game on easy mode lah. Okay, what's this? Don't know what this is. Apparently each character has their own soundtrack. Cleo's harp and Maman's piano. Verso, I miss hearing you play. I miss all the silly songs you wrote for me. Okay, we all know Verso is definitely not in this family right now. Who's Cleo? No idea. Maybe it's the sister? The one that hasn't appeared yet? Oh, the dog! They have two! Noko and Monoko the third. Monoko was that huge ass creature that was with them, and Noko was supposed to be that very small little Gestro. Oh my gosh, they represent the dogs. Noko died though. Our family's artwork. The little one in the corner is mine. The only one Maman deemed acceptable for the wall. Woonie! Hi, okay. Welcome to my stream. Did you just join? If you did, you missed an exciting final boss fight. Final because, well, she is supposed to be the final boss that we are supposed to defeat, but I don't think it's the final boss because we are only in Act 2. There's still Act 3. Yeah, you missed a very exciting boss fight though. But I'm happy to share I defeated her in one try. So now we are wow, I tell you, if you don't know this story, this will be so confusing for you. To be fair, I don't want to spoil a little also. Yeah lah, then you sure you want to be watching this part? Because my whole stream today will be spoilers though, because I reached the stage of the game where all the questions will be answered. because I have the game but I don't want to play yet. Okay, this is my warning to you that you really shouldn't be watching if you really don't want to be spoiled. Even this part itself is a spoiler So I disclaimer for you already It's okay, when it comes to games I got goldfish memory. Okay, you say one okay, I have defeated the final boss and now it's supposed to be the epilogue. So we got a little bit more idea about who Mael is, what happened to the family, who the Paintress is. I'm not going to describe more. I know you say you have a goldfish memory, but I will still try my best not to spoil it for you. Yeah, so now we are at the epilogue. I still have a lot of questions that's not answered and my dogs are home. Recently we got like a huge ball pit for my dogs. The funny thing is, got a ball pit, never get enough balls. so the ball pit got more empty space than balls. Hi baby. Hi darling. Okay. Hi darling. I have 2 dogs. Each of them need to come and say hello. Haven't seen them in a couple of days. Okay. Alright. Let's continue. I only decided to stream today because I reached the final boss stage. And because the final boss stage is exciting now, right? It's the final boss fight. Plus, the questions will be answered. I feel like I've said this phrase like 10 times this stream. So I decided to stream because it'd be nice to capture it. Yeah, okay, so that's Renoir. Cutscene. These are all their paintings. The family is very artistic. Maybe they are like some famous painting family. That's why they're so rich.
Enfin.
Oh, they're not real. Clear.
Notre petite ombre s'est réveillée.
This is the other girl in the painting, right? In the family portrait. She has never appeared before at all in this entire game. Not even a hint that she existed. Okay, let's explore around this part. These are all the paintings. They really are a painting family. The details are amazing, right? Cray, you know? Why is it moving? Okay, but we still don't know. Wait. Why am... Oh. We still don't know what kind of world are we in. Are we in a fantasy world? Because why is this canvas moving? Oh, but the drawing is so realistic, you know, even it's a game. These are not real. They are statues. This is supposed to be Renoir the father. This is supposed to be the mother, aka we know who lah. Let's not say it to not spoil Okai. Okay, let's see.
Nos parents forment vraiment la paire. Ils sont encore en train de se battre à l'intérieur du tableau. Papa a emprisonné maman au sommet du monolithe. Et elle l'a piégée en dessous. Toujours le même statu quo.
Definitely a fantasy world. I'm worried they have been inside the canvas for so long. Did you see Verso?
On croirait entendre Aline. Ce n'est pas Verso. mais une copie peinte à partir des souvenirs de notre mère. Ah, tu ferais bien de ne pas l'oublier. Ne lève pas les yeux au ciel quand je te parle, petite sœur. Tu es encore loin d'être une adulte.
Is the Paintress the sister and not the mother? Because Clea has never appeared in the entire game. Is that why?
Et bien trop de membres de notre famille font n'importe quoi depuis quelque temps. Ah, ils ont déjà passé plus de temps que ça dans d'autres tableaux. Ce n'est pas si inquiétant.
Definitely in a fantasy world, lah, right?
Oui, je sais. Maman y est depuis longtemps déjà. Et Renoir perd son temps à l'intérieur à essayer d'aider quelqu'un qui ne veut pas de son aide. Mais nous avons plus urgent à régler.
The French accent sounds too gao. Well, so if you are not watching and you are listening, at least you will not be spoiled, okay? Okay, so we know that they are fighting. They went into a canvas. So then we do know that this is a fantasy world, right? Because otherwise, how the hell are you able to get into a canvas? And somehow the mother is grieving. I don't know grieving what. Could be grieving Alicia's face. What happened to the family in the house of fire. Could be grieving Verso. Where did Verso go? We don't know. Which also explains why Verso in Act 1 and Act 2 was helping the expeditioners. Because they were all fighting. It's okay lah, the story I will only get hooked when I play. Yeah, because then you really immerse yourself into the game and you will get hints of the game throughout as you play it lah, but I guess the main storyline you will still be spoiled lah by watching this stream. I'm too concerned about if I should continue playing Elden Ring. Why are you concerned about that? I mean, if you already started, just continue lah. Elden Ring is also a very good game leh. You should continue. So many of us have like this first world problem of buying so many games and not finishing it. I have so many games. I was hesitant on buying Expedition 33 because of the number of games I have. And I wanted to use that as a motivation to finish my games, but this game just has too many good reviews and I watched people play it and I was just like, okay, let's just play it. And I'm hooked. And this will probably be the second game in my life that I ever finished playing. I mean, you don't count console games like Pokemon lah, right? As long as you complete Elite Four, it's considered finished, so let's not count Pokemon. But actual computer games like this, I think this is the second game that I will ever finish in my life thus far. The game was expensive to buy, which Elden Ring is good, but it's hard. Oh my gosh. Hey, I heard Elden Ring... Yeah, I know Elden Ring is very, very tough. It's not for the casual gamer. Do you think Elden Ring is tougher or Expedition 33 is tougher? But okay, to be fair, you have not played Expedition 33, so you cannot answer me. But I heard it's like on par leh, you know? Wait, you have played Pokemon? How many gens of Pokemon? A lot lah, but not the recent ones lah. I mean, I started from Pokemon Yellow. You know, like Game Boy Color, then you had Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue? I don't really remember really. I know Yellow was Pikachu as a starting Pokemon. Then after that, the other 2 or 3, then you can choose between Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. Oh, Elden Ring hands down. Hey, okay, you haven't even played Expedition 33. Don't say so fast lah. You play Expedition 33 on Impossible mode, then you come and tell me which one is harder. I have not tried Elden Ring. I don't know whether I'll ever try it, cause I still have so many games. I'm still stuck on Valhalla after so many years so yeah, sian. Elden Ring is like die until you memorize the patterns. Hey, you also play Elden Ring as well. Wait, I need to regen my mana. This was my mana regeneration drink to fight the Paintress. Hold on. Trying to see messages. Okay, I'll reply messages later. Yeah. Yeah. Eh. Oh, no, I don't play, but I know overall how Souls likes works. Wait, you know so many games but you never play Surround. What games do you actually play? I'm very curious. No, legit, even my bro says Elden Ring is harder because Elden Ring on normal equals Expedition 33 on impossible. Really? Eh, Expedition 33 on easy mode not very easy leh. It's honestly one of the harder games that I've played. But okay, to be fair, I am someone that plays the game for the storyline. And for exploring, you know, discovering, not so much the fighting. I don't enjoy the combat as much. So Expedition 33 is one of the harder games that I've had to play. So it's tough. All Souls games are too strong. RPGs, fighting games. RPGs, fighting games. Like what? Example, which is your favorite game? I want to know. I want to see whether I have played those games before. I start a lot of games but I rarely complete them lah because I get bored very easily. So when there's too much things to do, or when it's too repetitive, I get bored and I stop. Example is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That is the classic example of a game that is too bloated and too repetitive, which is also why I'm very hesitant on buying Shadows. I think that's the latest edition, the Japan one, because I read online that it's very repetitive. Although funnily enough, Dota also can be considered repetitive lah, but Dota has so many varying factors to the point that every game actually is different. So the replay value is very high. I will borrow you my account to try Elden Ring for like the first few minutes. No lah, actually I can buy myself. It's on Steam, right? If it's on Steam, got refund ma, within 2 hours. Don't scared, cause Valhalla versus Shadows very different. Why is it different I read it's still the same very repetitive I don't have a favorite game. There are too many games out there, but I will always have a fond spot in my heart for KOF97. What is that? Let me Google. Oh my gosh, my main storyline is still stuck. KOF97. The King of Fighters? That's the first thing that popped up. Oh, I'm right. Isn't that like... Yeah, King of Fighters. 997 It's around... From this am I able to guess your age? 1997 Wow. Why do you have a special font? Like, why do you like King of Fighters so much? And I've never heard of this game before, you know? Ever since Origins to Valhalla, they focus more on the leveling like RPG, but Shadows, they moved away from it for a little. Shadow feels more like the older AC games. I had the older AC games after I played Odyssey, right? I fell in love with AC because of Odyssey. And then I did get the older AC games. But again, I started it, but because I feel like I'm so deep into Valhalla, I just want to finish Valhalla before I continue any other AC game lah. Yeah. So okay, let's continue this first, yeah. I have so many questions.
Que je l'aide à faire quoi? Courir, se cacher? Elle a déjà réussi. Tu ne crois pas? Honnêtement, si elle veut se cacher dans le tableau pour oublier
Adeline is the name of the mother. She's grieving.
Le chagrin n'est pas une excuse. Nous sommes tous en deuil. C'est une adulte. Et elle était à la tête du conseil des peintres. Elle a failli à ses responsabilités. Je n'ai pas le temps de la materner. Et elle en aurait dit autant avant la mort de Verso.
He didn't run away, he died. From what? The fire? Oh, that's a huge spoiler. Because, well, it's not my first fighting game, it's the first fighting game that made me fall in love with fighting games. Why did it make you fall in love with the fighting game? What about it? It's on Xbox Wow, this game is damn old. Okay lah, yeah lah, it's damn old lah, it's 1997. If I tell you guys what I was doing in 1997, I think it's gonna reveal my age. I mean, I was definitely born by then lah, I'm a 90s kid. Ah, let me see. I'm looking at KOF. It's console games Xbox, PlayStation, Android, Apple, Nintendo Switch. Yeah, it's a fully console game. Wow, amazing. Okay, continue this story first. Can you help Papa?
Je l'ai déjà fait. Aline est la plus douée des deux. Mais j'ai fait pencher la balance en faveur de Renoir. Mes pions sont en place. Celle qui contrôle la chroma contrôle la toile. Je ne peux pas absorber la chroma d'Aline, mais je peux l'empêcher de la récupérer. Oui, c'est suffisant. Ce n'est plus qu'une question de temps. Elle faiblit, et Renoir efface peu à peu ses anciennes créations. À l'exception de cette abominable famille factice à laquelle elle a donné vie. Elle a rendu ses membres immortels, mais heureusement, ils sont inutiles.
I need to reread that.
Je l'ai déjà fait. Mes pions sont en place.
She
Celle
who
qui
controls
contrôle la
chroma controls the
contrôle la
canvas.
toile. Je ne peux pas absorber la chroma d'Aline, mais je peux l'empêcher de
That's
la
why chromas are spread out across the wall, and that's where we collect the chroma.
Oui, c'est suffisant. Ce n'est plus qu'une
Renoir
question
is
de
able
temps.
to erase her
Elle
oldest
faiblit,
creations.
et Renoir efface peu à peu ses anciennes créations. À l'exception de cette abominable famille factice
She's made them
à laquelle elle
immortal,
a
they're
donné
also
vie.
quite useless.
Il faut que tu prennes soin de toi en... Ne sois
The
pas
world
naïf.
doesn't stop simply
Le
because our
monde ne
family
cesse
is
pas de
mourning.
tourner, juste parce
Well,
que
one is
notre
the
famille
fire
est
and one
tombée.
is the brother dying lah.
Le conflit est en train de s'étendre. Et j'ai des choses à faire si nous voulons que les peintres
Painters are to
survivent.
survive. So there's definitely some kind of conflict going on in the real world.
Tu ne feras rien. Tu es trop
You'll
faible
be a
pour être utile.
liability. Wow.
Tu me gênerais. Les écrivains se sont déjà
The
servis de toi
writers
pour nous
used you
atteindre par le
against us
passé.
once before. They
Ils
won't
n'hésiteront
hesitate
pas à
to use you
recommencer.
again. Writers versus painters. Very interesting. There's so many themes going on. Writers versus painters. And then the canvas world, painted versions. Wow.
Et je ne peux pas te promettre que je ferai le même choix que Verso.
And I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made. You know, this kind of complicated writing, right? When there's so many layers to the writing and so many layers to the storyline, it reminds me of this show called Dark. I think I watched it on Netflix. Let me just double check that it is still on Netflix. I highly recommend this show if you guys are ever interested in. Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's still on Netflix. If you guys are like all these kind of storylines that have many different layers and really make you think, you know, even shows like Inception and all that, it's even more complicated than Inception. I highly recommend Dark. D-A-R-K. It is on Netflix. It's a German show. I've heard superb reviews about that show and I started watching it, but I was so confused. I stopped watching it for a while, but then I kept reading such good reviews about it. I went back to try again, and the second time I tried, I really sat down and focused to watch it. It's a kind of show that you really must sit down to watch. I got so hooked on it. I finished all the seasons. Like, I just kept watching consecutively and I finished the season. All the 3 seasons. It is so good. The twists and turns and how the storyline all came together like this game. And I could not find any plot holes other than your typical thematic plot holes. Well, I cannot recommend it enough. And that show is so complicated but so good that there is a website dedicated to revealing or recording the information that you have learned episode by episode by episode. So as you go like from one episode to the next, you can click on the correct episode and it will show you all the information you should have known by then, like in one whole web of information. It's so good. I usually don't try looking for plot holes. I think maybe because I I ask a lot of questions, and I'm always like thinking, what if this, what if that, if this, why not that? So I would just keep thinking. So then I maybe subconsciously identify potholes, but really dark, dark. I really feel that you guys should watch it if this is the kind of storyline that intrigues you.
Verso s'est sacrifié pour toi. Et je l'aime autant que je le
So
déteste
just now
pour
that
ça.
cutscene was Verso, and Verso saved the sister and therefore he died in the fire?
Cependant, si tu veux vraiment te rendre utile, entre dans le tableau et aide Renoir. J'ai besoin qu'il revienne le plus vite possible. Je mènerai cette guerre seule s'il le faut. Mais si possible, j'aimerais mieux éviter. C'est bon? C'est des fois que tu es oublié. La seule raison pour laquelle ils sont là-dedans, c'est
Naivety
parce que
cost
ta
Verso
naïveté
his
a
life.
coûté la vie à Verso.
So because Verso died, so what I'm gathering is there was a fire. Verso saved the sister, and because of that he died. And the sister's face is burned, and her voice box is destroyed. So then because of the grief of the mother, she painted a painted world and entered the world to deal with her grief. And then the husband Renoir entered it as well, I guess to try to save her. But in saving her, he has to fight her. So it doesn't answer why the people in that world will die at a particular age though. That one I don't get yet. And then now in this real world there's a war between the writer and the painter. So now the sister has tasked Alicia to go back into the canvas and help Renoir to defeat the mother, or rather to save the mother. That's what I'm getting.
Bien. Entre dans le tableau quand tu te sentiras prête. Et repeins ta gorge quand tu y seras.
Repaint your
Avant de
throat when you're
complètement
in there.
oublier comment parler avec les gens.
So rude at this sister, but I guess the sister is carrying a lot of hatred for her because of what happened to the brother. But you think the sister won't carry guilt, meh? Seriously, honestly, if you think about it, if because of me, my brother died, like the kind of guilt and the amount of psychological and emotional damage that I would have is more than what the sister is feeling lah. So the sister's a bitch. Piece of shit like this one. So ugly some more. That's like heart is ugly as well.
Des fois que tu es oublié. Bien. Et repeins ta gorge quand tu...
Okay, we have already explored the canvas. Not canvas, the manor. Hey, let's see whether we can go out though. I want to see whether we can get out of the manor. There's nothing for me outside these doors in Paris. I must speak with Clea. She's in Papa's atelier. Oh yeah, they are in Paris. But still fantasy world lah, right? Just a fantasy Paris. I mean, it's French after all, this game. Okay. Let's enter back into the canvas, Act 3. Verso's childhood canvas where we used to play. Where he painted Esqui and Monoko. Where Maman and Papa now fight. Clear's right, it's my fault. I should help fix this. And I do want to fix this. If I do. If I can, Verso would have to talk and breathe again without pain. But we also don't know what caused the fire, how it happened. So what is the angle of this storyline? So that's exciting, right? You thought that the end goal is defeat the Paintress and that's it. Game end, game over. But then now we realize that it's not. What is the actual end goal? I don't know. All I know is it's not the Paintress lah. So I was right. Paintress is not the final boss. Let's go in.
Si nous faisons sortir maman du tableau, elle essaiera d'y retourner. Alors il nous faut cacher le tableau.
Bien pensé. Et c'est vraiment Une excellente cachette que tu as trouvée là. Elle finira quand même par le trouver, mais tu m'impressionnes. Cette histoire ne s'achèvera que si tu détruis le tableau. Donc il faut empêcher le dernier fragment de l'âme de Berceau de poindre. Tu vois, ce n'était pas si terrible. Ah, c'est la chromadaline. Garde ton calme, ne tombe pas sous son contrôle. Du calme, Alicia, ou elle te repeindra. Ah, quel fabuleux départ. Bon, tu es sur le point de renaître dans ce monde en tant que création d'Aline. Amuse-toi bien.
Okay, so they are all, if they
Au moins,
enter the
tu seras à
canvas,
l'écart des problèmes jusqu'à mon retour.
if you enter the canvas, you'll be reborn as one of the mother's creations, one of the Paintress's creations. Epilogue. Act 3, we are done with Act 2. Took me maybe 1 to 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks now. 1 week is not realistic enough. Not necessarily, but it happened to be Alicia. Hi Faye! Welcome to my stream! Okay, wait, after this
C'est
cutscene.
une fille. C'est une fille. Elle est si belle. Et... oh, quelle voix merveilleuse. Mon amour, as-tu choisi son prénom?
Oui. Oh, ma petite chérie. Nous aurons si peu de temps.
That's the Miles mother and
Connaîtra
father.
pas, mais je veux que tu saches que nous t'aimons. Je veux que tu saches que tu n'es pas seule. Tu seras toujours la merveilleuse petite fille que j'ai tenue dans mes bras. Tu auras le plus beau sourire du monde. Tu pleureras des larmes de cristal. Tu connaîtras l'amour et la douleur aussi.
So all the cut.
Et le deuil bien trop souvent.
There's a Darth Vader
Car
scene
nous vivons
surround.
dans un monde cruel. Mais tu es forte. Et tu survivras. Tu te battras. Et tu apprendras. Tu trouveras des gens qui seront proches de toi. Et tu seras la lumière qui les aidera à avancer. Car tu changeras le monde. Et tous ceux qui t'entourent. Tu seras toujours notre princesse.
Wow, the music.
J'ai choisi son prénom. Et ce sera... Maëlle.
Hi Faye, welcome to my stream. This is the first time I'm seeing you on chat. Welcome, welcome. I'm not sure when you joined the stream. I'm playing Expedition 33. My goal today was actually just to defeat the Paintress. I also don't know how much you are willing to be spoiled, especially if you're going to play this game by yourself. But I did put a spoiler tag in my title, so you have been warned. Yeah, it has been a wild journey at this game. And Just to answer you, not necessarily, but it happened to be Alicia. I guess that's what you're saying. This really explains Miles' backstory. I already watched too much, so don't worry. Okay, good to know. I mean, if you don't plan to play this, it's okay lah.
En fait, je préfère Maël.
Je crois que moi aussi.
Maybe she prefers Maël
Mais je ne
because
suis pas vraiment Verseau, et tu n'es pas vraiment Maël.
she has a voice back. And she doesn't have a
Tu n'es
scarred
pas
face.
Verseau, non. Tu lui ressembles et tu parles comme lui.
You look and sound like him. Wow, I don't know why I feel like crying.
Moi, je suis Maël, par contre.
No,
Tu
it's...
aurais dû m'aider à me
Okay,
souvenir.
yeah, I see your chat later.
Oui. Je voulais le faire, mais je suis désolé.
Moi aussi, tu sais. Si j'avais écouté maman, si je n'avais pas fait confiance aux écrivains, Verseau serait toujours en vie, et toi, tu
N'existerait pas.
ne serais pas pris entre deux feux.
So he didn't die in the fire?
Maman a fait une chose terrible en te peignant dans le tableau de Verseau, en te donnant ses souvenirs, agissant comme si l'incendie n'avait pris que moi.
No, it's the fire.
Mais je suis heureuse que tu existes.
Ton père a eu raison d'effacer tout le monde, c'est mieux ainsi.
Mieux pour qui? Verseau n'aurait jamais voulu qu'on détruise son tableau. Il aimait trop esquier, ses gestrales et ses grandes 10.
Mais ça tu aimes. Enfin, notre mère. De rester si longtemps dans ce monde créé de toutes pièces, avec sa famille imaginaire.
Elle n'est pas imaginaire. Ce n'est pas... Tu ne l'es pas. Pour moi. Papa est ici. Il m'aidera à réparer Lumière.
Vraiment?
Maman a peint un portrait bien peu flatteur de papa. Il est tellement plus gentil que le Renoir que tu connais.
Si tu le dis.
Wow, this last 30 minutes has been a whirlwind. Okay, sorry, getting back to chat. No, I was saying that it doesn't happen to everyone who enters the canvas, but it happened to Alicia. I guess because Alicia is a real person, right? Real person. The rest are all painted. Like Verso is not real. Power to do more than 9999 damage. My biggest damage has been 9999. I guess I now figure out why. Maël has recovered her memories as a paintress. Maël now has access to new skills. What's my objective is ... I have so many thoughts. I feel like, okay, so I was right in guessing that they are in a painted world. Because nothing looks real, right? When we first started this game, things are flying. The nephrons don't make sense. And there were clues throughout the storyline that made you guess that. And then towards the end of Act 2, I then realized that the mother was never mentioned. That's when I thought, okay, the mother is likely the Paintress. And then when we defeated the Paintress, it didn't feel like the final scene, because okay, again, we know that because it's only Act 2, so we know that's in Act 3, and therefore it's not the final scene. And it's just the whole vibe and the sense, you just know as a gamer that it's not the end of it, which I really like because it's just so different from other games that I played. Okay, what I don't like though about this part is that they literally vomit all this information on you in this last 30 minutes. I would have really appreciated if I got this information throughout my gameplay. Yes, I did have hints throughout, but I just felt like all my questions were answered in just one 30 minutes sitting. I really preferred to have inferred and basically inferred all this rather than have someone tell me like, oh, this is a bad situation, versus me inferring through my experience in the game that this is a bad experience, you know? I don't know whether I'm explaining myself clearly, but okay, so recap. There was a fire, there's a war between a writer and a painter. Verso was caught in between. Maybe the fire was caused because of the fight between the writer and the painter, where Alicia aka Maya was caught in, and then Verso died, and then the parents are grieving and therefore fighting, and then there's this painted wall in order for the mother to grieve. So right now I don't know what my objective is. Right now we are back in the painted wall. We're supposed to help our father to take our mother out of the grief. Our sister hates us, apparently. I never knew she existed, maybe for good reason. And we know that Alicia is Mael. Now her hair has changed colour as well. I preferred her red colour hair though. And I don't like this outfit. But we always knew that there was something special about Mael, right? Because just throughout the game, they just kept hinting that Mael is special. And Mael and Alicia look so alike. And again, now, okay, Renoir and Verso also look very alike lah. So the artistic design is so good in that they can show you the familiarities, the resemblances, that you can really believe that they are related. And you can guess from all these subtle hints. So that's what I really like. It's like you didn't have the opportunity to work it out yourself, which is valid. Yeah, I mean, they did put hints throughout, but the hints were very basic hints. I'd rather to have sufficient enough hints, deep enough hints that I could make this out by myself rather than them telling it to me, you know? But, I mean, I still really love the thought behind developing this story. It's so many themes, so many layers. Okay, I'm not sure how long more I'll play. Your father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
J'ai caché le tableau avant d'entrer à l'intérieur. Alors,
there's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
Il n'est plus nécessaire d'effacer le tableau.
Il va vouloir que tu rentres à la maison.
Je ne risque rien, contrairement à maman. Je ne suis pas dans le tableau depuis trop longtemps. Et puis, papa a un faible pour moi. Il m'écoutera.
Wow, I just feel so sad knowing that Verso is not alive in the real world eh. He's a memory. Wow, I don't know whether I want to be living in this kind of world, you know. You're just holding on and you're not letting go and you're not moving on. Yeah, so... And then, okay, then my next question is, if you are in the canvas, if you are too long in the canvas, are you stuck there forever? And in case you're wondering, Faye, since it's the first time you're watching my stream, I think, why my language is in French. Wait, hold on. Some people can be so rude. Have a nice night. So rude. Okay, yeah, why it's in French is because I am learning French, so I wanted to just be able to get the hang of the pronunciation. The pronunciation is really difficult, so I thought I would just play the game in French so I can get used to the pronunciation and the grammar and the sentence structure. Yeah, and anyway, it's the original, so I feel like it's the best way to play it. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do. I'm not sure how long more I will stream for because today my plan was only... Actually, I wasn't even planning to stream today, right? My next confirmed stream was supposed to be Saturday. But because I was going to fight the Paintress and I knew that they will tell me a lot of things about the game and the story after defeating the Paintress, so I decided to stream. I literally grinded the dungeon, the monolith dungeon, for 3 hours yesterday and reached the Paintress. I didn't know whether I would have reached the Paintress by then, but I did. And just nice, I ended my game yesterday at about 12 midnight. And then I was like so tempted, you know, to really want to continue with the Paintress because I wasn't going to go to office today, so I knew I could wake up later. But I knew I really needed time to fight the Paintress and, you know, have all this revealed to me, which I'm right lah. I started streaming today at like what, 9? Now it's really 10:50. And I know I will say I will end soon, but like Sarah will know, every time I say I end at 11:30, I end up ending at 12:30. So yeah, I don't know how long more I will stream for, since my original objective is met. But let's just continue on first, okay? My plan is until 11:30. That's the plan. And oh, and we still don't know who the curator is. Let's find out. It's Renoir?
Papa.
Alicia.
Okay, that makes sense though.
Je croyais t'avoir dit de rester à la maison.
À proprement parler,
Technically my boy is at home. Yeah. Spirit is not.
L'une des plus belles réalisations d'Ali. Je regrette que ça t'ait causé autant de souffrance. Ce qu'Aline a fait était injuste, surtout envers toi. Accepte les excuses de la famille des cendres. Ça peut sembler absurde de t'offrir le néant comme récompense, mais peut-être est-ce l'issue que l'on souhaite tous les deux.
Comment ça?
Je suis fier de toi. Faire sortir ta mère du tableau n'était pas chose facile. Une fois celui-ci effacé, nous n'aurons plus à nous inquiéter.
Mais elle est à la maison.
Tu
Pourquoi
connais ta mère. Verso a peint cette toile et de fait, il contient une partie de son âme. Elle ne voudra jamais s'en séparer.
Non.
Pour le bien des vivants, il nous faut dire adieu aux défunts.
Non, papa, j'ai caché la toile.
Elle la retrouvera toujours. C'est notre seule opportunité. Après être restée si longtemps dans le tableau, elle est trop affaiblie pour revenir.
Non. Papa. Papa, je t'en prie. C'est le seul tableau de Verso. Tu peux pas détruire tout ce qu'il nous reste de lui. C'est chez moi maintenant. Tu peux pas venir...
Chez toi? Tu veux rester après tout ce que ta mère a fait?
Tu sais bien qu'il ne reste plus rien de ma vie là-dehors.
Alicia, tu mourras. Tu es déjà restée ici bien plus que tu ne l'aurais dû.
Mais...
Non. Regarde-moi, j'ai dit non. Je ne laisserai jamais ma fille risquer sa vie. Alicia.
Je ne suis pas maman. Il n'y a aucune chance que je me perde si je reste.
Je sais très bien que ça arrivera. Il est hors de question que je revive.
Non!
He's the final boss. Renoir is the final boss.
Papa, mais qu'est-ce que tu...
Il est temps de rentrer.
Oh, he's erasing the canvas. But she's trying to save him from being erased. Memories! The squeeze here!
Vite, montez!
Verso, suis-moi! Viens!
Okay, makes a bit more sense now. So, if someone descends into the canvas for too long, they will fall very, very sick and they can die. So they managed to get the mother out, hide the canvas so that she cannot go back. She wants to go back because this is Verso's last creation and his soul is in the canvas. So if she enters the canvas, she will be able to live a life where her son is still around. The father wants to destroy the canvas so that they can move on as a family. But the mother doesn't want, Alicia doesn't want, right? Because this is the only painting left of his.
Papa y arrive si facilement. Pourquoi j'y arrive pas?
Ne te décourage pas. Ça ne fait qu'un jour que tu as redécouvert ton talent de peintresse.
Et on croit en toi.
Rappelle-toi d'elle.
Ah, can you believe we're gonna have a tutorial in Act 3? How to
La
use a
peinture n'est
Paintress
pas une
skills.
question de ressemblance.
Verisimilitude,
d'essence.
what the heck is that?
Cherche en toi qui elles sont vraiment. Ton père a créé les accents, non?
La maîtresse des merveilles et celui qui garde la vérité par le mensonge.
Ils sont l'essence de ta mère et de ton frère.
Verisimilitude, the quality of being real. What? This is so complicated. Why can't they just use the act of being real? And did you Google that, Faye? If you didn't Google that, I'm amazed. Wow, I hope that's powerful, yeah? It looks powerful. So far, Maya hasn't been my strongest character. Oh look, Sue and Lune are alive. I wonder whether they depict real people.
On a été gommé.
But they're not real, they're painted.
Maëlle, tes cheveux.
Nous avons tant de choses à nous dire.
Yeah, you have to tell them they're not real. That's gonna be one heck of a conversation.
Alors tu es sa fille
So you're her daughter.
et tu es
and you're
aussi une
Paintress.
peintresse.
La classe.
So cool, right? Esquire is seriously damn cute.
Et toi, tu le savais depuis le départ. Espèce de putain de lâche, tu nous as trahis.
Oh, now they use the English
Pour ramener
curse
tous
word.
les autres alors. C'est ça. Ramener
Everyone
tous
we
ceux
have
qu'on a
lost.
perdus.
Gustav?
Oui, mais j'ai besoin de chroma et mon père contrôle toutes celles du tableau.
Well, I guess she told them that they're not real.
Non. Pas l'intégralité. Les autres expéditions. Tous ceux qui ont été tués par les Névrons. Gustave avait remarqué qu'il restait de la chroma dans leur corps. Elle ne s'est pas dissipée, comme avec le gommage.
Keen eye.
C'est de la vieille chroma, pas pure.
Oh, chroma, not
Ce ne sera
pure.
pas comme pour vous ramener, mais on pourrait l'utiliser autrement.
It's like the resurrection stone in Harry Potter.
Le moment est venu de
Time
former
for
la
the
plus
greatest
grande
expedition in
de tous
history.
les temps.
Oh look, Northern Lights. For a moment I felt like Somnus from FF15 was playing. Somnus is also a Dota Pro player, no? That was my first thought. Why does Mael still want to bring them back? I mean, honestly, she's in a canvas, she remembers her real identity, she remembers that she's a paintress. Why not just let it be? Like, just leave the canvas. I mean, the dad wants to erase the memory, yes, and I guess she doesn't want to erase Verso's memories, but is there a need to bring everyone back? Because they're all not real. Verso is not even real either. That's what I don't get. So I guess Act 3, the goal is to return to Lumiere and defeat Renoir. That's the final boss. And from what I know, Act 3 is a lot shorter than Act 2. But I am excited to see how powerful Mael actually is. Apparently, I missed out on one pick toss that could help her do a lot of damage. And for me to get that pick toss, I needed to have used Mael to fight Seal in the village, in the Jestro village. But I didn't know I had to do that to get the pick toss. I just used whatever character that I thought I needed to use at that point in time to gain XP. So I didn't get that pick toss. Or was it a weapon? Either the pick toss or the weapon that would help Mael do a lot of damage. So I missed out on that. So the other way to get that weapon or pick toss, I can't remember whether it's weapon or pick toss, but basically that thing, that item. The other way to get it is to defeat Golgra, which is the strongest Jestro in the Jestro village. That can kill you in one hit lah. So if you cannot even dodge or parry, you die already. So I'm not going to do that. But I am interested to find out how powerful Mael is now that she remembers her Paintress side, because Mael has honestly been my weakest character for this party. I really didn't like using her. So maybe she's not my strongest. Who knows? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, it's 11. My goal was just to finish the Paintress today. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna complete what I need to complete in this campsite. Well, I guess I don't have to write journal anymore since they're all not real. Let's see what I can upgrade expedition resources. Yeah, no more curator already, right? Because now we know that the curator is Renoir. Okay, as I was going to say also, it makes sense now that the curator is Renoir, because just now when we were going to fight the Paintress said we found out that the Paintress is married to the curator. But then we also know that the Paintress is married to Renoir. So now it makes sense that Renoir is the curator. So now we know that the curator is no longer at the campsite lah. So we don't need to go to the curator to upgrade our weapons and expedition resources. But we can upgrade our attributes. So let's do that. I will look at the skills another time. Okay. Let's go for that. I am a jack of all trades. That's how I build my character. I'm very unexciting that way. Let's rest to save. Okay, so I'm just going to complete speaking to everyone in the campsite, and then I will call it an end to my stream today. Which means, Sarao, I'm going to keep to my timing of 11:30 for the first time ever. Let's play some music while we're at it. Verso. Wow, I still feel so sad though, knowing that Verso is not around anymore. He's just a memory, a fragment of his memory in this canvas. The subject of this game is grief. Right? That's the subject of this game. So confident I keep to my timing, yes. Because unlike Dota, I can control my timing in this game. They found such a creative way to explain grief and to show you the effects of grief and to basically describe the different ways that one can deal with grief. Wow! Seriously, trust the French to be creative. I'm so impressed. Okay, let's talk to Lune.
J'avais raison de pas te faire confiance.
Et qu'aurais-tu fait à ma place?
J'aurais certainement pas trahi mon expédition. Et j'aurais prévenu les autres que tous ceux à qui elle tenait étaient sur le point de se faire effacer. Et elle aussi d'ailleurs. Bref, je leur aurais dit la vérité. Parce qu'après tout ce qu'on a dû endurer, on méritait bien ça.
I mean, you're not real. What do I owe you? You're literally just a painted character.
Alors, tu aurais choisi ton expédition plutôt que ta mère.
C'est ça ton problème. Tu réfléchis toujours sur la base de fausses dichotomies. Sauf que là, c'était pas forcément l'un ou l'autre. D'autres solutions existaient. Mais pour ça, il aurait fallu nous faire suffisamment confiance pour nous parler.
What is real? Alicia is real. Verso is not. Lune is not. She's painted. in this sense, only Verso and Alicia are real. But I guess in Lune's mind, in Verso's mind, because their world is the canvas, they are real. So deep, false dichotomies. Not either or, it's not black or white. There's always gray.
Sachant ce que tu sais maintenant, tu m'aurais
Would
aidé
you
à
have
chasser
helped
ma
me
mère hors
force
du
my
tableau.
mother out of the canvas?
Je ne m'excuse pas de l'avoir sauvée. Mais je regrette d'avoir trahi votre confiance à toutes. Et je ferai tout mon possible.
I mean, knowing that they're all painted versions and not exactly real, do I feel motivated to bring everyone back? Not really. Honestly speaking, not really.
On verra bien, j'imagine.
Okay. Let's go to... Wow, the campsite looks different. Let's go and talk to Seal.
Laisse tomber. Je n'ai pas besoin d'entendre tes excuses. Tu as fait ce que tu pensais avoir à faire.
So real. This is real, Faye. This is real. Seal being real.
D'accord. Tu t'es trompé. Mais
Je pensais que tu le prendrais bien plus mal.
c'était le cas au début. Mais ça
Can
va
you
passer.
imagine you finding out that you're not real? Like you finding out you are just a painted figure.
Tout ce que je savais sur notre monde est faux.
Yeah, exactly. Their
Et tu
reaction
sais
is
quoi?
so calm.
Je m'en fiche. Parce que la seule chose qui compte, c'est que ceux qui sont morts ne le sont pas vraiment. Ce qui veut dire
I can see my husband
que je vais
again.
pouvoir revoir mon
Well,
mari.
we did kind of know that she was married lah. There was this part of the game where she saw a guy carrying a baby, so we presume that that's the husband and the baby.
Ciel.
Oh, allons. Je te sacrifierai sans le moindre remords pour le retrouver. Alors, je comprends. Je ne t'en...
Merci.
Du moment que tu me ramènes, Pierre. Tu me dois bien ça.
Okay, well, I guess it's important to help them because to them this is real, right? The feelings and emotions and history that they have with the people around them, the husband, the baby, is real. It's okay, I'm motivated again.
Ça marche.
But then it's fighting the dad, right? Because the dad wants to erase everything. But the mother and Alicia don't want to erase them. I believe we have had all these movies before. Whether to erase all this kind of like imagined stuff, you know? I didn't manage to save all the little gestrels, by the way. I was supposed to save like 9 baby gestrels. I only managed to find 2. Oh, no, the gestrel is here. Look. These are the baby gestrels. I only found 2. This guy will not let me forget I only found 2. Oh, I found some? Really? I thought I only found 2. Really texture. Paint spikes can sometimes block your path. You can now destroy them by attacking with RB. Okay, that's my parry button. Revealing hidden paths with unexpected challenges and rewards. Alright, sounds good. What kind of hair is that? Not the kind of hair that I will use. Thank you very much. No thank you. I'm not going to use that. Let's talk to our sister.
Il faut expulser papa hors du tableau avant qu'il efface tout.
Je suis surpris qu'il ne l'ait pas déjà fait.
Il est affaibli par son combat contre maman. C'est sans doute pour ça qu'il ne s'en est pas encore pris à nous.
Si ton père et toi continuez à vous battre, vous risquez de détruire le monde à nouveau. Une autre fracture. Sauf que, cette fois, c'est toi qui pourrais te retrouver piégé à l'intérieur du monolithe.
So that's what the fracture was. So for those of you that don't play Expedition 33, the fracture was something that we were introduced in at the very start of the game, where it was an event that caused Lumiere to be pushed out into the sea. And that's when the whole countdown started, where people started dying after they hit a certain age. The Paintress would just erase them all. So that is what a fracture is.
Quelle est l'alternative?
Peut-être que tu pourrais rentrer à la maison. Vous ne cessez de vous affronter, et pourtant vous recherchez tous la même chose.
Non.
Aline veut retrouver son fils. Renoir veut qu'Aline et toi rentriez à la maison, et toi, tu veux revoir Gustave. Le cycle qu'il nous fallait briser, ça n'est pas celui du gommage. C'est la souffrance et le deuil de votre famille.
Yeah, like I said, the subject of this game is grief.
Tout notre monde supporte le fardeau du deuil de votre famille.
Literally the entire painted world, Lumiere, this entire world is their grief. Okay, is there anyone else that we can talk to? I don't see Monoko though. Oh. Have we talked to Esqui yet? Not yet. Everyone's mad at you. Esqui being Esqui. Manami.
Les esquiers peuvent ressentir tout un tas d'émotions. La joie,
Sad,
la
bad, or
tristesse,
even red, but
mais la
never
colère,
mad.
c'est interdit.
So
Quand
cute,
on
I love
s'énerve,
him.
ça
It.
finit toujours mal.
It or him lah. Don't know lah. Or her. Could be a her. Female rock.
Oui, je sais.
Mais de toute façon,
I can
je
never be
pourrais
mad.
jamais me mettre
No
en colère
wonder.
contre
Okay,
toi.
so now it also explains why Verso, Renoir, all this cannot die, and why it also explains why the Paintress didn't just kill them. When technically, if this world was real, and the Paintress knows that these expeditioners are coming to kill her, she can technically just kill them, right? She's the person who can do the Gomach. So this explains why that didn't happen, because that was not the actual story. And it also explains why Esqui and Verso know each other so well. Okay, I'm not sure whether Monoko is around, but I can't seem to find Monoko. Let me see this way. Oh wait, yeah, Monoko is here. I wanna see it. I wanna see whether. Sorry about that. I want to see whether there's anything here. The curator used to be standing here, but since the curator is no more, it's just Monoko. And the number is gone. The number on the monolith is gone. What a change of scenery. Okay, let's talk to
Je ne suis pas
Monoko.
du genre à te dire que je te l'avais bien dit,
Ah,
mais
in
si la
fact,
mémoire
told
est
you so.
bonne, je te
Merci du soutien.
Et ça valait la peine. Qu'est-ce que tu comptes faire maintenant?
Je vais faire de mon mieux pour regagner leur confiance.
À mon avis, il va y avoir du boulot.
Okay, that's it, guys. We are done. This is the fastest camp duration that we have had. All the other times that we were at camp, we had to spend quite a while talking to people, spending time with people. So this is the fastest ever. It has been an interesting journey, very revelationary journey. It's just so exciting and so, I don't know lah, I really like the game so much. Act 2, you concluded what you thought the actual storyline was, but then jang, it's not the case. That's not the actual story. And now Act 3 is where you actually resolve what the actual story is for this game. Yeah, I am. And you know, as we finished Act 2, I had a question of what exactly is the objective then, right? But now we know it's really to get the family out of the cycle of the grief. We have really got the mother out of the canvas. Now we need to get the father out, and it's to make the decision of whether to save the painted world and keep Verso's memories, or to erase everybody so that the family can actually move on. I'm not sure whether we'll be given a choice. It'll be very interesting if they actually gave us a choice of, after defeating Renoir, do we as Alicia want to keep the painted world, resurrect everybody and let them live their own real life? Or do we just really kill everything off and just move on from our grief? So I don't know whether that will happen. But I yeah, I am so excited to be able to go online to read about Act 2 finally and not be so scared about spoiling myself on what the actual storyline is. And we were right, the Paintress was not the actual final boss, it is Renoir. So yeah, the goal is to return to Lumiere and defeat Renoir. So spoiler, Ragnar chose to erase himself from the endless time loop so that the looping can end. What's Ragnar? Is that another show, Sarao? Let me Google. Ragnar. Or Renoir, is it? Is that what you're talking about? Different game. Oh, yeah, Dragon Hunter. I thought you typo Renoir, sia. Dragon Hunter, is it? Is that the game that you're referring to? Yeah, so yeah, man. This game is just, what choice do you want to make? I kind of know what choice I will make. This is just based off my own personal opinion of what I will do when I encounter grief. It's not if lah, it's when, right? We all will encounter grief one day if we haven't yet already. I shall not say what game it is so that it's purely a spoiler without context. Why? Sarah, why? When I Google Ragnar, the thing that comes out is Dragon Hunter. So, okay. I am excited to return to Lumiere, and apparently now that Esqui can fly, a lot of the world is now open up to us, because there were some parts of the world we could not access without being able to fly. So wait, I'm not done. I need to do all this. Create the greatest expedition in history. Remember the current objective. Wow, we can still write in the journal of Gustav's apprentices. I guess because to them this is the real world lah, right, Faye? So okay, let's finish this first, and then we will go back into the world, and then we'll probably end it there. Let's see whether I can get this done in 14 minutes. Classic FF progression. Airship access opens at the third act. Yeah, so I guess I never play enough of this kind of games. Usually my games, final boss is really final boss. Nice hair. Yeah, not the paintbrush hair.
Ça. J'arrive pas à croire qu'il y a un autre monde là-haut.
Yeah.
Un monde que je verrai jamais.
Hey, I don't even think that should be what you should be thinking about, Lune. You should be thinking about the fact that you're not real. Not about the fact that you can't go out into the real world. Her priorities are, she needs to get her priorities straight leh.
Je suis désolée. Ma mémoire.
And also no wonder why so many things were so familiar to Mayao. She kept saying like, this sounds familiar, this looks familiar. Now we know.
Tu étais prise au piège toi aussi. Tu vivais avec nous et tu es des nôtres. Même si tu es aussi des leurs.
So she was with them for like that many years, right? Because she was born, right, as Mayao. And then she lived for that number of years, took part in the expedition before she remembered who she was.
C'est tellement bizarre. Je me rappelle de deux enfances distinctes, deux foyers, deux lumières.
Tu n'es plus une orpheline. Tu as enfin retrouvé ta famille.
Je les aime, mais ils ne sont plus vraiment là. D'une manière ou d'une autre, ils ont tous disparu. Ma famille, c'est vous maintenant. Et aussi Gustave et Emma.
I guess you can argue that this painted wall is also real to... And it's interesting how they call her Mael here, but I guess just now we had a cutscene where she said she preferred to be known as Mael. I'm guessing it's because here she has a voice lah, and her face is not injured. So to her this is real, right? Because she grew up in this painted wall. She spent so many years in this painted wall. So she does have connections, feelings, emotions to all these painted people. So yeah, I guess you're right, Faye. What is real?
Et même si j'étais incapable d'en avoir conscience à l'époque, toutes les familles qui se sont occupées de moi à un moment ou à un autre.
Maëlle, ça fait beaucoup de choses à digérer d'un seul coup. M'en parle pas.
You don't say, Looney.
Mais pour la première fois, je ressens de nouveau de l'espoir.
They do have hope because now there really is no more Gomach. Although everyone Gomached, but they have a way to revive them. So I guess that's the objective. Okay, I'm still on track. 11:19. Remember the current objective. Return to Lumiere and defeat Renoir. Got it. Right in the journal of Gustave's apprentice. Okay, we are done. Let's go create the greatest expedition in history. And let's see whether there's any change to the world map. Do we still need to fight Nephrons? Reviving them with the chroma, because they still have chroma in them, right? They didn't like go much. They didn't disappear. Can you imagine reviving all these people who died in different decades? Right, Expedition 99, Expedition 87, Expedition 64. And three just going around reviving dead people. Supposedly cutscenes of all the places that you've been to throughout your journey to the Paintress. Wow, my mana bottle, not bad. Finished so much. Usually it takes me very long to finish. But I guess I needed the mana to fight the Paintress. I wonder what will these people remember? Will they remember what happened? Will they remember that they died? Because Looney and Sue remember that they Gomached. It'll be so interesting though. They'll be able to like tell their stories of what happened. Especially if they were like Expedition 97, 98. You know? The power of bubble tea, right? Bubble tea is life. Mana giving. Life giving. Okay, this is a bit freaky lah. What the heck? It's like an army of dead people. Freaky AF. Okay. Let's see where we are. Expedition 33's final objective. Head back to Lumiere and expel Renoir from the canvas. Alright, let's see the map. We are here. Well, we were here, but I guess they were very nice to transport us back down here. We're supposed to go back to Lumiere. And I'm gonna stop my game here tonight. Yeah, so like I was saying before, Esqui can fly, we could not go back to Lumiere here. And we also could not like go travel here because we can't get past all the continent, the land lah. So we definitely have to fly, but we could not at a point in time, so we were stuck. And there were all these parts here, like this part here, and then like some parts, I think here, that we needed to fly. So there's still quite a bit. You see, there's a bit of things here that we haven't explored. So what I will do next for this game is I will definitely go and explore first before we go for the really final boss fight. I am not going to be streaming every time I play this game. I haven't been streaming every time I play this game lah, because many of the times it's really just grinding and grinding. There's no... What's the point in streaming that, right? Map fully open means it's side quest time, that's right! So we're gonna see how many more Pictors we can learn. How much more damage that we can do, considering now we are no longer limited to the 9999 maximum damage. So we're gonna do all the side quests. I will stream as and when I can, but likely the next main objective I will stream will be fighting Renoir lah. Like how today I stream fighting the Paintress. But yeah, this is the world. Now that we can fly, map open up, more side quests. So we're gonna do that, and then we will go and do our actual final boss fight. But I'm very excited to go back to Lumiere though. After getting invited to a Dota game at 11:30. Wait, I'm gonna say no because too late. Thank you for inviting though. Yeah, usually I don't start a Dota game at 11:30. I usually stop. I don't accept or start a game after 10:30 because I like to just chill, watch my shows before going to sleep. And since tomorrow I still have to work, so you're all you're always invited to any. Okay, yeah. So oh, as I was saying just now, even though we did return to Lumiere after defeating the Paintress, we didn't get a chance to explore. So I'm really excited to be able to explore Lumiere. But until then, just order one more bubble tea, can play until 2:30, no problem. Actually, technically, I don't feel tired today lah. So if you ask me really if I really want to play a Dota game, I can. I don't need another bubble tea. This is good enough. And I try to limit myself to 2 cups a day. Not 2 cups of bubble tea, 2 cups of non-plain water a day. So usually I will drink something in the morning, either morning or afternoon, then I'll drink something at night. I try to limit to only 2 lah, because anything more than that, I think I'll get diabetes. So this is my second cup of the day. My first cup was I drank my leftover milk tea from yesterday, just a little bit, and then I drank like a packet chrysanthemum tea in the afternoon. So yeah, technically if I really wanted to play a Dota game, I can, because I don't feel tired yet, and I'm not working in office tomorrow, so I can wake up late. But I am kind of on a Dota break because I've been playing so badly recently. When I play very badly for a prolonged period of time and I go on a lose streak, I do go on a break, cause sometimes I feel that I can get addicted to Dota a little bit and I can get affected by my losses lah. So, and get affected by how badly I've been playing. So that's why I go on a break when that happens, to kind of recalibrate myself. So I am sort of on a mini Dota break. I'm not sure whether I will play Dota this week. I might, because I'm going to do a Saturday stream marathon, so likely I'll be playing Dota then and Expedition 33, but for the rest of the week, which is technically just tomorrow and Friday, I don't know whether I'll play Dota. We shall see. But yeah, that'll be it for today. That will be it for Expedition 33 for now as well. I really have a lot to digest, and I'm just gonna go online later and read up about Act 2. Really want to see people's theories, people's reactions, people's reflections to it. Yeah. So thank you so much everyone for joining me on this journey. To everyone who has watched, whether you have lurked, whether you have chatted, thank you so much for joining me. Thanks Sarao, Faye, for really being with me. Okai as well, if you're still here. Thanks for really watching me play this game and fighting the Paintress, even though Faye, you came later and Okai also came slightly later. And also Doriyakis for sure, for giving me all the tips on fighting the Paintress, so I could defeat it in the first try. So I'm very happy about that. Yeah. Thank you, and I hope to see you guys again for my next stream. My next confirmed stream will be Saturday, stream marathon in the afternoon till the night. So I hope to see you guys then. If let's say there was anyone else that chatted with me that I forgot to mention your name, sorry about that, but I thank you for watching and chatting with me. And until next time, good night everyone. Bye bye. Good night. Take care.